Villa Del Rey Creative Sciences and Arts Magnet School, in conjunction with Sweet Jones Farms, are growing kids and gardens. On Thursday, October 1st, a groundbreaking and ribbon-cutting ceremony was held on the school grounds.
Right? That rhymes, right? And we are just overly excited about what we have going on today. So we'd like to thank everyone for coming out and joining us. This is a major undertaking, and we just can't express our excitement and what this means for our school and for this area. And so again, welcome, and myself and Former Jones, on behalf of Villa Del Rey Creative Sciences and Arts Magnet School and Sweet Jones Farms, we present you this. This morning. We have a wonderful story to tell from the very humble beginnings of our journey together. And so we wanted to mark it by an official groundbreaking ceremony and a ribbon cutting ceremony. So at this time, we're going to have just a little bit of background about how this all came about. So, as you know, we are a MSAP school. That's a Magnet Assistance Program school, and our primary goal is the STREAM theme, which that involves science, technology, reading, engineering, arts, the mathematics. And so, bridging all of that together, we were charged with finding our way, really talking about how we could make this work in the area where we were planted, with renewable energy as our overarching umbrella. And so when we're presented with ideas, it's our job to expand and expound upon those so that we can really make our program be a sustainable program. And so we have robotics, we have coding, we have all kinds of activities through our STEM lab that we really like to expose our children to. But one of the things that was written in our grant was that we are in a food desert. We're in an area where it used to be booming decades ago. We had several grocery stores, businesses. You guys know the Cartana Mall saga and all of that. We had all of those businesses here in the heart of Baton Rouge. And so Villa Del Rey just happens to be nestled in that area. And so we were talking about how could we be one of the major forces in the area to change the dynamics and to reverse that food desert. And so we were put in contact with Former Jones, and so today this is what we have. And so I am just overly excited about what this means for us. And so I'm going to ask Former Jones to come and give us a few words. He likes to be behind the tractor, not in front of people, but I just want him to talk about how we became partners.
How y'all doing this morning?
Blessed.
Good and blessed. For the most part, like she was saying, they reached out to me. Miss Heather Lynch, in particular, sent me an email that really struck more of the core meanings to be a farmer, which is the kids. I'm a farmer to the day I die, but if it's a real disconnect with what we eat and where it comes from and how it's grown. Now, of course, a lot of it's ran by big money, farm and big ag, whatnot, but for the most part, the email really touched me to a sense where it just wasn't about the money, it wasn't about being on the tractor. Like she said, I'll be in the woods right now probably doing something, then, who knows? And so with that being said, it really made me realize that being a farmer is really God's call. And when God tell you to do something, you got to do it. And so that's why we have that. And I am a coalition. I don't do it by myself. Nick, I have Kendrick, and I have Chancellor. They all have their own individual farms, but we form a coalition to be able to, add a curriculum besides just a farming aspect for the kids. And it's fun. When the kids get to actually play in dirt, which they do anyway, and actually grow something and actually get to eat or maybe even cook it with the culinary aspect we have, it's a perspective that will not leave them forever. I guarantee it. I've had kids. I have to call some of these parents to tell them, look, your child out here at my farm, I don't know if you forgot. but they have so much fun. They're so consumed with nature, and it all runs with the STEM program, science, math. I'm sorry, and so it just let me know that being a farmer again is God's calling. This is something I don't mind sacrificing to, let the kids know how important it is to know your local farmers, if that makes sense.
Sweet Jones Farms and the Generational Growers Coalition will plant fall, winter, and spring crops that will be available for sale to the public. This will help generate funds for the school. Meanwhile, students receive hands-on experiences from this partnership that will be provided by numerous experts in the field.